The start of the school year is the ideal time to concentrate on how to make learning fun for children. Boating is a fantastic method to escape from reality, but it can also be utilized to discover and educate ourselves about the world around us. For instance, being on the lake helps many of us appreciate nature more, and even though we might not be aware of it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Bobby White is the owner of the YouTube channel Sailing Doodles, and his life narrative is motivational. The proverb, "When life builds mountains, show it how to reach the top," perfectly describes Bobby White. He did follow through on his promises. Bobby White formerly flew business aircraft. He was forced to miss work due to an unforeseen health issue, but rather than seeing this as a setback, he discovered his passion for boats and proposed Sailing Doodles. Although there's other sailing related YouTube channel, this one stands out for a reason that you're about to find out. There is much more to his channel than it first appears. He had made a good living for himself while working as a corporate pilot and had traveled to many locations, but not by boat. When he suffered a stroke, it put an end to his ambition of becoming a pilot, which he was living at the time. He had to deal with the important first few weeks following his stroke, which signaled the end of his career. It was one of the effects of his stroke that he started lacking the ability to read. Bobby yet continued to educate himself to read and realized that flying was absolutely not a possibility, so he explored other job options. Sadly, nothing made an impression on him. In the thick of everything, Bobby decided to start filming one day after selling everything he owned. Without a sailboat, what's a sailing vlog? Of course, he received a sailing boat first. He purchased a 37-foot CNC that was manufactured in 1984. Given that it was an ancient boat, considerable repairs were necessary. The boat was prepared to sail after around $4,000 in upgrades. In honor of his two Labradoodle dogs, Goose and Maverick, he called the television show he produced Sailing Doodles. The trip started in Houston. Bobby and his pal set out and followed the Texas coast all the way to the Florida Keys. Along the way, they would pass via the Bahamas. They discovered the rough seas wasn't the finest ship for cruising the Caribbean there. After some time, when he almost explored the sector, he wanted to try something different, so he wanted to turn up his genre from boat sailing films into a travel vlog, and that's exactly what he did. He traveled to Thailand, where he had the chance to speak with Ron Parson. Gulf Charters is run by Ron. Along with Bobby's interview, Sailing Doodles visited their facility and learned how the course is run. As soon as Bobby and Ron became friends, he was given another chance. Ron needed to have one of his several yachts that had been in Vancouver for 3 years sailed back to Thailand. The white Squall sailboat was a 50-foot Beneteau. This was the agreement. Bobby could keep the boat as long as he returned it to Thailand by August 2018. This was a chance he couldn't pass up. As for White Squall, it had been docked for quite a while and was ready for a long trip across the ocean. Bobby's fiancée at the time, Lauren, made the decision to travel with him for the 2 months. She was a traveling nurse at the time and hoped to get employment as a nurse in Florida. Then they left. They have 6 seasons on YouTube and a new video is added to their channel every week. The channel continues to serve despite the current state of things. It's a win-win situation for the channel because sailing has always been a very enjoyable activity. Currently, Sailing Doodles is thought to be worth $800,000. That's amazing. They continue to provide high quality content despite the fact that they do not currently possess a boat. So this is it guys, subscribe to us as a token of support. See you soon, take care and have a good day.